There's one thing that I think helped me build or go from coke to running a 7-figure business. It's the one thing that will get you into a space that you want to be in without having to worry about your competitors, worried about the skill level you're at, worried about deliverables, or this idea of perfection in your brain that keeps you in analysis paralysis and not wanting to get the feedback or the critical feedback that'll come by just dropping out whatever you have. So think about this, bro. You're losing because you are too slow. What separates the winners from everybody else is the fact that we work off of speed. There is one thing that will harp on, and what caught me in my tracks while I was at Coke was the fact that speed is the only thing that will beat all your competitors. So think about this. When you want to do something, right, and it comes into your brain, I literally use this every single day. If I get an idea, and I have so many sticky notes on my computer right here in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 sticky notes of ideas, of budgeting, of the thoughts that come in my brain, simply because you have to work off of speed. When something comes inside of your brain, you better write that shit down and be prepared to execute it within 3 days. Max. When I was in Coke, and I'll give you a story time. Matter of fact, I'll give you 2 story times. When I was in Coke, I was putting bottles on a shelf day after day after day after day after day after day. Drone, bro. I was a drone. It was the hardest thing to do simply because I didn't want to be there. I knew I didn't deserve to be there. However, you do deserve to be wherever you are if you're there. Like that, just think about it that way. But I knew that I was worth way more. So I didn't want to be there. And I knew I had all the potential to become something and someone and create something great. I was a creator, right? But I'm putting up these things on a shelf. Right. And the reason why I spent so much time in Coke, which I think it was like a year and maybe 3 months, was the fact that while I'm working, I have distraction. I lack clarity, usually because you're distracted. Right. Because think, I'm putting up bottles on a shelf, and I say it all the time. When you're doing something you don't want to do, you're going to inevitably want to give yourself dopamine to make yourself feel better. And that was going home, playing video games, playing with the dog, talking to women, going out on dates, going outside during the nighttime. Right. So going out for nightlife, because I needed the dopamine to make it feel better going through the week. And I know that's how you feel, bro. I know on your 9 to 5, you know that you're worth more. You have all the potential to do stuff, but you're probably leaning on your distractions to give you that good feeling, right? For the weekend. That's why everybody loves Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then they go back to work on Monday and do it all over again and over and over and over. And those men and women that you see that are much older than you, but they're at the same job for 20, 30 years, it's because they're using that formula. But that formula is outdated, bro. We live in the realm of internet, bro. You're in the 21st century where you could pick up a $1,000 phone, right? And record yourself and make thousands upon thousands of dollars. And all of that comes from speed. When you have an idea, you should execute it. And it's this thought of perfection that slows you down. I was in that Coke job for a year and 3 months, not because I was incapable of being great, but because I was too fucking slow to the ideas that were coming in my brain, because I was distracted. Not only was I distracted, I lacked the clarity because of the distractions. When you think of Tesla, and you think of Apple, and you think of all of these, Amazon, all of these companies that required immense amounts of dedication, focus, clarity, and speed. They are the greatest companies in the world because they work off of speed. Right? And I'll give you a video. Watch this video real quick.
Today we're announcing Edits, a brand new app for making videos on your phone. Now, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and no matter what happens, we think it's our job to create the most compelling creative tools for those of you who make videos for not just Instagram, but for platforms out there as we can.
That is the CEO of Meta or Instagram, right? And you saw that TikTok broke down, right? So I'll give you a real life example. TikTok broke down, I think last night, right? And it is back on in the morning. Why? Because the inauguration, it's the 19th. Inauguration is tomorrow, I believe. And so think about it on a strategic level. Would it make sense for the government to have TikTok down if Trump's going into office? As the president, I want as many eyeballs on me on my inauguration day as physically and humanly possible. Right? It makes sense. Doesn't matter your political view. It just makes sense on a business on a business side, right? TikTok has so many fucking users, so many people, so many eyeballs, so much attention that it needs to be seen. If I'm the businessman going into office or gaining such an award to then push my economy or push my country in a certain direction that I want it to go in, I want as many eyeballs on me as possible as I take over power, right? So would it make sense to keep TikTok down? No, and although it's not fully back in swing, they gave it a 90-day extension. Right? And then the crazy thing about this is that CapCut is connected to TikTok. So what did they do? Shut CapCut down. But CapCut didn't get revived. And what did good old Instagram come and do? Make their own thing called Edits, bro. Make an app called Edits. Now, what does that show you, or what does that say to this the topic on hand? The fact that TikTok and CapCut got shut down for 12 hours, I believe, and Instagram within that 12 hours probably already had something cooking up just because they understood that the second that TikTok gets banned and CapCut gets banned and all the affiliate apps to that business gets banned, we're going to now take over that free market. So think about it. Is it that they have a better app than TikTok or CapCut? Probably not. The idea is that the free market or the market was open, and before anybody else creates an app, let's jump on it to take it over because we are the direct competitors. Now, does that say that Edits is going to be better than CapCut? No. Does that say it's going to be effective at what it does? No. Does that say it's going to be better than anything else that you could possibly use, like Final Cut, Adobe Premiere, and DaVinci Resolve? No. But what that is that is a play off of speed.
Boy, Mr. Brown.